Okay, it's time, I'm sorry, there's not time for more questions. We have a good round of questions. It's time for closing statements now. Each candidate gets 1 minute. We'll begin with Mr. Brennan.
So, I remember 30 years ago when it was all volunteer. I'm the only candidate from White Rock. My day job is to listen. I listen to trade studies, cost benefits, capability impacts, but then I have to decide. And then I have to execute. And I have to figure out all this. Take the battery out. We all want to support the schools. I've just finished a 4-year term on the school board. I think I understand the school finances. I understand the difference between operating and the capital issues. We have capital issues. Okay? Well, we have issues on both sides. We can't chase the lab out because they're renting school properties. That's the best income we have. So we have to be very careful swinging these swords because they have two edges. And in closing, I probably just want to say that I'm an engineer by trade with limited analysis capacity. 90%, then I have to move on and do something.
People are concerned about getting good value for all the money the county spends, about how we could make our town more inviting to everyone, from single people to families with children to retired people. We need to focus on communication, prioritization, fiscal responsibility, and sustainability. Communication is just talking and listening to people about the issues and choices we have. That's how we will develop consistent priorities. I think we have priorities pretty clear: public safety, infrastructure, education, and economic development. If we manage these things well, then we'll be able to afford to further develop our recreational amenities. Fiscal responsibility and sustainability are just using all our resources wisely. We can afford all the important things for our community as long as we prioritize. Thank you.
My approach to county government is one that emphasizes principles above politics. I'm not afraid to be in the minority position when the minority position is the right position for our citizens. And that's why, as county councilor, I refused to dismiss the LAGRI petition that was signed by 2,000 citizens, even though there was a legal controversy. Because I feel that the county council should abide by the charter and allow the vote and let the courts decide what's legal. When the council imposed an unfair contract on our firefighters, I stood with our firefighters. So I'm not afraid to cross party lines and do the right thing. Now more than ever, we need a county councilor who's going to be an independent thinker and is going to work with everyone on the council to achieve our goals. I'm running again for re-election so that we can put working people and families first. And I ask for your vote on November 6th so I can serve another term as your county councilor, and together we can put principles ahead of politics.
So I've heard that it's hard to distinguish between the six of us, and I'm going to try to make a little distinction for myself, despite the, in addition to the obvious. So one is that I am literally running on saying these positions are at large. The councilors need to take into account everybody who's in town, not just the people who show up, they absolutely need to be heard, but all of us, even those who can't. So those who'd like some progress in town and the families in town. Secondly, I am an entrepreneur. I'm an entrepreneur, and I've worked at those kind of companies in the past, and I can help bring that kind of understanding to council. Third, I have a wonderful understanding of our real estate needs in depth. We can come up with lots of nice solutions, I think, that can help. And fourth, with a law degree, I'm a highly analytical person. In most jobs I've had to listen to a wide variety of people who don't get along and try to figure out where the commonality is and find the best ways to move forward. And that's the kind of perspective that I would bring to council. And there it is. Thank you very much. I ask for your vote November 6th.
I want to help move Los Alamos forward.
I have the credential and the leadership ability to do that. I will promise you that when elected, I won't stop campaigning. I will still solicit the input of everyone in the town for whatever we do as we move forward. It won't stop the day that all the ballots are in. I'm committed to helping the schools. And all kind of creative activities to help that move forward. I mentioned I want economic vitality in this town to keep everybody happy. And we all want to live and we want to stay here and have an exciting place to live. All of my life and all of my decisions will be based on a strong set of core values which we all hold dear. And that's something I can promise all of you on a daily basis. That will be a guiding principle for me. And representing all of you. And as a taxpayer myself, I pay taxes too, and I share in that, and I have to be a good steward of your dollars no matter what we decide, as we all decide together. So I look forward to your vote on November 6th, and please look at my new website, lifeforcouncil.com. This came up yesterday. Thank you.
All right, thank you. I believe that the job of a county councilor is to represent the county, and since it is an elected position, elected at large, you have to represent the county as a whole. And I'm committed to doing just that. To differentiate myself a little bit, as Kristen hinted that I guess we need to do, I feel that, given the fact that we are currently flush with cash, I would rather see us invest that money wisely in infrastructure that will help pay off in the future, that will give us benefits later on down the line, rather than letting that money sit in a bank account where someone like Bernie Madoff can run away with it. I understand the importance of having a reserve of cash. I don't want to spend it all at once, but I believe it's really important to look very closely at the sorts of things that will help this community into the future. Thank you.
Okay, can we give the candidates of the